In today's video, we are going to learn about the confidential reports. And if you ask me if there is a difference between confidential report and investigative reports, my answer is yes, they are very different. If you haven't checked the investigative reports, you could click the link in the description box to learn more about the reports. So today's confidential report, it has several names. Could be a testimonial, could be a recommendation, or could be a reference letter. If you come across these four names, or the phrases, it means one and the same thing. So don't get confused. So what is a confidential report? It's a type of letter. Confidential report is a letter that requires the writer to comment in confidence of someone for the suitability of a given job. Are they cut out for the job? If yes, what qualities do they possess that make them suitable or qualified for the job? So this one is an official letter. It takes the formal format of an official or a formal letter. And it has the sender's address, the date, recipient's address, salutation, the reference of the body, and the signing off. And to add on that, just like the formal letter, the length is not supposed to be very long. There is only a slight difference. That is one. And that comes to the re. In the re, we don't give what the letter is about. Instead, we write the name of the person that we are recommending. So that is the only difference between a recommendation letter and the other kinds of official letters. Re, the name of the person that you're recommending. And we are going to be guided by this question. Check it. You are the principal. One of your former students who listed you among his or her referees has been shortlisted for a position of a journalist. The recruiting firm has contacted you requesting for a confidential report about the said student. The firm wishes to know the following aspects of the student: academics, discipline, leadership, communication ability, and his general conduct. Write the confidential report, 20 marks. So we are going to write a letter. And this letter we are going to give the qualities that makes this student qualified for the position of a journalist. And the question has guided us the aspects that we're supposed to include. We're going to begin right away by giving the format, the principal's address. And when writing an address, a good address must have a postal code. And this is what I call a postal code. So if you have this postal code, you know the specific town that the letter is going is Nairobi 21555. So our principal's address, St. Clair's Secondary School, P.O. Box 19 21555, Nairobi. After the sender's address, we are going to skip a line and write the date. And the date must be written in the full form. This format, 18 August 2023. Avoid the dash or the slashes. For this one gives you 1 mark. After the date, recipient's address, which is not written here, but I'm going to show you. And in the recipient's address, you must have the position of the recipient, name of the institution, and then P.O. Box and the town. So check it out. From the addresses salutation, which is normally written in lowercase letter. So we could have dear sir stroke, dear madam. The salutation, we are going now to the reason, the reference. It's not what the letter is about, but it's the name of the person that we are recommending, written in capital letters. The body of the letter now, And the first thing we have the guiding instructions here, the main points. But before we go to these main points, we have to introduce our work. What is the letter about? In this paragraph, introduce the person you are recommending. Say something about them, how you knew them. So that is a good introduction of our letter, the body of our letter. We talk about academics, discipline, leadership ability, and communication. Do they have these qualities? So we are going to measure on this point. And any other general conduct. So it's not supposed to be very long, but you can decide to write everything in its own paragraph, or you can combine two. In academics, how are they performing? What was their mean grade? Their strongest areas? You can mention that at the academic. Discipline. Were they disciplined? How disciplined were they? What showed that they were disciplined? So just check that paragraph. Leadership. We can talk about leadership on the other paragraph. Which leadership qualities do they have? Finally, talk about the communication ability. Can talk about their written and their spoken communication. Are they articulate? Mention all those qualities at this point. Finally, we're going to conclude our letter. Everything that has an introduction must have a conclusion. In concluding our letter, we can conclude by showing that this person, even if he goes to the other firm, we have hopes in them that they can be productive. In case they have any questions, they are free to contact us. The end of the body. Keep one line, then yours faithfully, your signature, followed by your name, followed by your position.